Hey everyone, it's Billy Bross with the Homebrew Academy, and today I'm reviewing a new homebrewing gadget. You know I love those. This one is the Cool Brewing fermentation cooler, and the guys at Cool Brewing were kind enough to send me one to check out, and they go for about $60. So what this is a large insulated waterproof bag that will hold your fermenter, and what it does is it allows you to control your fermentation temperatures using frozen water bottles that you place in the bag, like this one. To do a fair review, I decided to test this thing out for myself using a robust porter that I made. I cooled it down to 66 with my wort chiller. I pitched the yeast, put the 6.5 gallon carboy into the bag, and put the bag in my basement. And this is the summertime. It was pretty warm at 78 degrees in my basement. And my goal was to keep the fermenter at 68. So in the end, it only took 3 1-liter frozen water bottles to keep it at 68. And that was for the first 3 days when the fermentation really started to heat up. And the best part about that is that I only had to change out the bottles once a day. So I wasn't constantly monitoring this thing, and I was able to keep it at 68 without any problem. After the first few days, I was able to cut down to 2 water bottles and then 1 as fermentation died down, and it was really easy to control the temperature. So the great things about this, it's a lot better than a swamp cooler, you know, those big buckets full of ice water. Those make a mess. You have to change out the water bottles or ice every 6 to 12 hours. And this is completely dry. You could put water in this, it's waterproof, but you don't need to. You can just use these frozen water bottles, and instead of changing them out every 6 to 12 hours with a swamp cooler, you change them out, say, once a day, if that. On the other end, you have the chest freezer with the thermostat, and those work fantastic. They just take up a lot of room and they're expensive. With the chest freezer and the thermostat, it's a lot more expensive than this bag. So if you're looking for a cheaper solution that works great, this is really the way to go. There really isn't much bad I can say about this. Some guys complain about the top of the bag resting on top of the airlock, but I really couldn't find anything bad about that. It didn't knock the airlock off. And there are ways to get around that. You can prop up the top, or some people put tall cups over the airlock to prop it. This could also be really handy if you can't cool down your wort to pitching temperatures with your wort chiller. That's really common in places with warm climates and warm groundwater. So what you could do is cool down to, say, 75, and then cool it the rest of the way in the bag using some 2-liter frozen water bottles. So that's the Cool Brewing Cooler. I highly recommend it, and every report that I've read has been really positive from home brewers. So if you have trouble controlling your fermentation temperatures, or you live in a really warm climate, check it out.